I've had the Breville Dual Boiler for almost 6 years, and over the course of the years, I've upgraded my grinders, and I've thought about upgrading my espresso machine, but at the end of the day, this still remains the best value, dollar for dollar, for all the features that you get, and some of the features that you get on this is more than what you would get on an espresso machine, double its price. So hands down, this has continued to remain a wonderful workhorse, and it has lots of good use and life out of it. There's just nothing that comes close to it. I have a very in-depth review as well as many other videos related to the Breville Dual Boiler on my YouTube channel if you want to learn more. The Dual Boiler is a big step ahead of the Express with the integrated grinder. This is not even comparable. It makes amazing shots and steams really well and quickly. It is a dual boiler, meaning that there is 2 separate boilers for the coffee brew as well as for the steam. There's also PID temperature control, which means that each of your boilers have precise and consistent, stable temperature, because your coffee as well as your steam are going to have different temperature requirements. There's no temperature surf, there's no waiting. Each boiler is separate. That also means that you can brew multiple shots back to back and multiple espresso milk-based drinks back to back. It also has a really large tank, and one of my favorite features is that you can refill it from the front, something that I've rarely seen on any other espresso machine, which makes it easy so you don't have to pull everything out and then the water tank could spill once you're pushing everything back in, but it is very easy to move it if you need. There's this unlock mechanism, and then it rolls on wheels. Also an amazing feature. Then you lock it in place and it doesn't move. There's also a 58mm portafilter, not an E61 group head, but 58mm, which is like commercial grade size, which makes it really easy to find accessories for it. One of the accessories I suggest you get is a bottomless portafilter, so you could easily troubleshoot and look at your shot. I'd also suggest getting a better tamper that would be a tighter fit and better quality, but I have an entire video on YouTube for my recommended list of accessories. There's a built-in timer for your shots. You can program volumetrically 1 or 2 cups or go manual. I always go manual and I go by weight, which is recommended. There's also pressure gauges, OPV. There's also cup warmers at the top. You can also program when you want this machine to turn on every day. I set it before my alarm rings so that when I'm ready to wake up, it is ready to brew. I've noticed that some of the newer espresso machines don't have this built in because I guess they want to preserve the look of it, but then it requires you getting a separate app. Personally, I just don't want to deal with another app. I don't find that the interface is particularly that nice, but it's very functional and clear. I also don't personally love the look of the Breville Dual Boiler, but that is very preferential, as I do know some people that like this. I did, however, vinyl wrap this to white so it could match my kitchen counter, and I have a full tutorial on my channel, and that improved the aesthetic of the machine personally a lot more as it blends into my kitchen counter. There's also a hot water spigot so that you can make Americanos, but you can also tweak it to do the Slayer mod so that you can use this dial to adjust the flow during brew. Very easy to do, also reversible. It's very well built and easy to maintain, and there are replacement parts available. There's many resources available, including my YouTube channel when it comes to cleaning and maintenance. I love my Breville Dual Boiler, and it is still kicking strong 6 years in, and I think I'm gonna have many, many more years with this. This is definitely an amazing espresso machine to get if you're into coffee and you wanna grow with this.